Are these miniatures worth $130? Because allegedly, these minis promise to be very interactive. I'm talking super interactive. Like you can open the cans, there's stuff on the inside. You can open packets where there is actual miniatures inside the miniatures. And this here is wave 2. So the question is, how close can we get to completing the entire set with $130? And is wave 2 actually better or the same or worse than wave 1? So today we're going to be opening 7 of the Miniverse Real Brands mystery boxes. But first, a little drama. Fun fact, Miniverse is not mini brands, and they are always at each other's throats. When Miniverse makes something, Mini Brands takes it. When Mini Brands make something, Miniverse makes the steal. And I find this rivalry entertaining. I'm here for the tea. And if you're here for the tea, make sure you subscribe and click on all notifications. So without further delay, let's see if this miniature mystery box is worth your cash or if it goes in the trash. So let's go ahead and move these to the side. Like so. So for those of you who are curious, this is called the Miniverse Real Brands, and each one of these costs $12 US. For us Canadians, it's way more, plus shipping. And it looks like we can get Fruity Pebbles, which is a cereal that tastes so synthetic, but it is so good. You know it's bad for you because it's delicious. And it looks like we can potentially get some kind of juicy pineapple, so I'm curious how this is going to actually work, and some kind of spreadable cheese. So I do hope we see any of these at any point in the actual unboxing, but we'll find out together. Okay, we're starting off with some mystery grocery bags. First thing I see, oh my goodness. We have, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, here is the list of everything that we can get. Oh my goodness. Now I'm kind of sad because I see that the Fruity Pebbles seem to be the rare ones, but maybe I'm wrong. We have some different types of cereals, and then we get into the juices and drinks. And it looks like the drinks are actually interactive, so I'm really excited to see that. And then we have little popcorns and then canned meals, and those canned foods also seem to be interactive. So I'm hoping we get at least one interactive today. I spent so much money on this. We also have some salads, some Spam meat, some deli meats, spreadable cheese. We have some ice creams. Also, they seem to be interactive. We have some popsicles, all from chocolatey to just fruit flavored. Some dog and cat food as well. Oh no, these ones are only from the vending machine. So we can't even get these ones. So if you do see the vending machine, definitely pick it up. We'll see if by the end of the video, I'm able to nab one and include it in this video. So basically today we're gonna find out what $130 can get us from this entire collection. Very curious. And then we have, I guess, a guide for instructions. All right, we have 2 baggies. Let's put this one aside and check out what's in here. And the front of it says, have a sunny day, which is absolutely adorable. And the first thing, oh my goodness. First thing we get, okay. I guess this is the interactive thing. And the next item, oh, that's a juice. Okay, let's take everything out first. We have a pipette. Oh, a cheese. Okay, there's a lot in here. We have the cover and we have a little knife. So we have a jar of juice as Tropicana, which, I mean, I'm sorry, but I am an Oasis girl. I love my orange juice because I'm anemic. So that is a really cute bottle, and it looks like we can twist it open. And the next thing in this set is going to be our liquid juice. And we did get a pipette, so let's get you out. Okay, we're starting off strong here with a miniature DIY, so not sure how this is gonna work, but if logic tells me anything, which I am lacking, is that we need to open this. Do you smell like orange juice? No. No, it smells like nothing. So let's take the pipette and load it up like I saw. And let's see if we get any trapped air pockets in here. And the answer is no. Okay, this is going to be a long process. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my time and actually get that juice in there, 1 pipette at a time. You're gonna see it sped up, so lucky you. Okay, this is actually low-key absolutely adorable. I didn't think I would love this. And the pipette wasn't ideal, but we didn't get any leaks. We didn't get any kind of weird air pockets. It was perfect. I'm going to give this DIY a very simple 10 on 10. And aesthetically, I love orange juice, so I'm gonna give it a solid 8 on 10. Next in the same box, we have a boursin, which is a spreadable cheese. This one is shallot and chive, which I thought this was a green one, but I could be wrong because I usually like this flavor. The thing is, I think the picture is garlic and fine herbs. Kitty editor, let's do a fact check real quick. Is the shallot and chive one the green one, or is it the purple one?
Education time with Kitty.
Again, the details on these packaging is absolutely adorable because we see every single detail of the actual box, and we do get a tiny knife with it, which I'm really curious about because how is this going to be spreadable? All right, let's check you out. Oh my goodness, stop. Legit, the cheese comes exactly like this because I buy this cheese all the time. Okay, I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. Oh my goodness, why are you green? Okay, I guess it's because it's supposed to be the fine herbs / onions. Look at it! You can see the tiny speckles of the onions and I guess shallots. So let's take our knife and see how well it cuts. Oh my goodness. I need a piece of toast. You know what? We're just gonna put it in here so you can see how spreadable. Oh my goodness. And amazing this is. If we do get any bread, which I didn't see in the collection, we're definitely gonna spread it on top. I don't think we even get any kind of crackers, but the spreadability of this is fantastic. And now let's feel it with our hands, and yes, it is 100% kinetic sand. You can see the little stringiness of it. It is very soft and smells like nothing. So that's a plus. All right, now for the second baggie. If I had to make a guess, it's that this is going to be the non-interactive ones, or maybe I think they're supposed to all be interactive. Let's just find out. And the first thing oh my goodness, that is a huge box of popsicles. That is gigantic. We have the double raspberry magnum. So let's open you up. Oh, before we open it, you can see all the amazing details here, even the different kinds of popsicles and ice cream brands from this one. And I'm trying to open it and I'm just ripping it. I think at this point I'll rip it so you know exactly what's inside. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just get you opened up. And we have, oh, okay, it was upside down. We have 2 bars of the Magnum ice cream. Why do I keep thinking this name is a brand for something else? But let's go ahead and open up because a lot of times mini brands only gave us the box of something. And that's where Miniverse decided to level up and not just give us a box, but give us the items on the inside. Okay, let's open you up. And we have, oh my goodness, look at you. We have a super tiny popsicle here. I'm curious if the second one is actually going to be another one exactly the same, or if we're actually going to see the raspberry on the inside. It was raspberry, right? Double raspberry, I'm sorry. Okay, moment of truth, and it's a bit one. So a bite was actually taken out of this one. We see the logo for the M. So you do get 2 different popsicles on this one. You have the one that's complete and the other one that has a bite taken out of it, which I love this extra step. It's not just lazy, it's absolutely phenomenal so far. Next item, we have, oh my goodness, there's quite a few in here. We have a box of cereal. I am a sucker for cereal. Been very obsessed with Golden Grams lately. Let me know what your food obsession is right now. What are you hyper fixated on? And this one here is Honey Bunches of Oats, which I've never had before, but I feel like I'm gonna like it because I do like honey flavored things, despite the fact I don't like honey. Make it make sense. And here's what the 360 of the box looks like. Okay, let's open you up. And you are, oh my goodness, stop. That is adorable. We actually have the division of the oats and the cereal completely separate in the same bag. Obviously, you're gonna have to mix it together and put in a bowl, which I am very sad about because we did not get any bowls. So let's get this cereal opened and let's pour it inside this bowl, which is just a plastic cup that I cut up. And it's definitely looking clumpy. So let's just separate. Okay, we need to separate the kinetic sand here. Oh gosh, oh boy. It's very clustery. Come on. How do I separate you? Hello? Grains, I don't know how to separate this. You know what? Cereal! Delicious! Yum, 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 yum. You know what? From far it doesn't look too bad, so let's just pretend that's exactly what it's supposed to look like. Pretty sure there was something else in here, and it is, oh, Spam Classic Single. I've never seen this before. Is this for real? Do they sell slices of Spam instead of a can? That's weird. But here's what the packaging looks like. Obviously, we're going to open it, so that way, if you do want to collect them, you don't have to open it yourself. I'll do the dirty work. So let's get it opened, and we have slices. Yes, we do. Miniverse, you're doing great here. Oh my goodness, I need to pull this meat out. Oh, there you go. We have 1 slice of very pink Spam meat. Anything else? No, it's just 1 slice on the inside, which again is way more than what it used to be before. When this was mini brands, all we got on the inside was just a piece of foam on the inside of a packaging. We never got things like this. So far, if I have to contribute to the tea, I have to say Miniverse is doing a better job. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this meat is textured. Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, it's very textured. So we can safely check off 5 of the miniatures that we have and continue to see how close we can get to a complete collection by the end of this video. Here's hoping for 5 new ones. I want to start with the non-DIYs first and then work with the DIYs after this time. So we're gonna just switch things around. And we have 1, 2 baggies. I can't tell which ones are the ultra rare ones because they haven't labeled any as rare. So I'm going to guess all of them have the same amount of chance of being explored here. So let's check out this bag and see if this is a DIY. And I feel a pipette, so we're gonna put this aside. And let's try this one. First item is, oh, another ice cream. We have the Candy Center Good Humor, and this one looks to be velvety in your mouth chocolatey hazelnut core. That sounds delicious. I don't think I've ever seen this. If you've ever tried it, let me know if it's worth buying. So let's go ahead and open it. My guess is that there's going to be one that's actually full and the other one's going to be bit from is what I was trying to say. So let's open and get you. And the first one here is, oh my goodness, it is actually bit through and we can see the little center core chocolatey bite on the inside. Very excited about that. Now I kind of really want to try it to see what it actually tastes like. And if I have to guess, this one is going to be a whole one, but I could be wrong because the silhouette is telling me different. 2 of them are actually bit from. I guess they really wanted to portray the mini crunch on the inside for this one. Fair enough. I mean, we can see the chocolate, we can see the vanilla, and we can see the core. So very cute, love it. And now, what are you? Another, we have dog treats. You can hear that so well. We have Milkbone dog treats, and this one says medium, so I'm going to guess it's for medium-sized dogs. It says crunchy goodness every day. I'm going to guess these are for teeth, perhaps, and it looks like there's different kinds of shapes. I don't know if this one is going to have actual different shapes, but it does feel like there's a lot in there. So let's open it up, and oh my goodness, look at that. We have one shape and they're all little bone shaped over here. There's not that much shading to them. I thought they would be darker. So you can see the difference in the color of the one on the box versus the ones in my hand. So the one in the box definitely seems darker and the one in my hand is much lighter. Again, these are cute. We didn't previously have this opportunity to have items inside miniatures, so I will take it. Voila. But we did get another spam, and this one is the light one, so we haven't gotten any doubles yet. So far, so good. Let's see if the color of this spam is any different than the one we previously got. And ta-da! We're gonna put them one underneath the other so you can see if there's a difference in the color or the texture. To me, they look exactly the same. Again, the packaging for this one is absolutely phenomenal. And here's what the back looks like. So that's the end of this bag. But this one has the DIY because I did feel a pipette, and here it is. What else do we have? Oh, okay. I think this is going to be another juice, perhaps. And it is. Oh, that's something different. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have 2 liquids in here. And we have, the first container I'm seeing is a strawberry lemonade. So I'm going to assume it is the pink liquid over here. I am so sad these are not scented. And most of us who collect this anyways are adults, or according to them, 8 years old and up. As an 8-year-old, I knew not to eat things. Different when I was 4. I remember this one time I was told that I ate a fly off the window. Not sure what was going through my mind, but apparently it was a thing. Maybe I thought it was a frog. And the liquid for this one is definitely very lemonade-y pink, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing, and we're going to use the pipette in order to put it in the container. Again, this is sped up for your pleasure. And ta-da! This one seemed to have less liquid, but again, it's more fun when it's not full to the brim, so you can actually see the movement of the little bubble that goes up and down. I don't know, that's just me. But here's our strawberry lemonade. And now we have Hawaiian pineapple. And this one is by the brand name Dole, which I think is international, correct me if I'm wrong. And here it looks like we have pineapple rings, and this is what it looks like all the way around. I feel things on the inside, so let's open the can. How do I open you? Oh, there. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have pineapples full to the brim. Let's take these babies out. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of pineapples. Oh my goodness. So we have this many pineapples, which I think we're just gonna have to keep on the inside. And let's check how we're supposed to do this. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Here's the instruction guide, and it's basically just telling us to go ahead and put the juice in the can, and that's about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing, although I'm pretty sure this is a lot of juice. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not all gonna fit in here. Would have loved it if this smelled like pineapple juice, but here it is. Grains. So, bad news. This pipette is not made to last. It broke. So if you look over here, it's going to be a little hard to see, but now this here is broken. There's no more air trapped, so I can't really pull anymore. Look at that. This is broken. I guess I'm just gonna pour the juice in because this pipette is finished. Look, I'm squeezing. This broke. They only gave us one pipette for 2 projects. I'm gonna fast track this by just pouring it ever so gently. Ooh, gentle, gentle, gentle. How much is too much? I'll pour just a little more. I think that's good. I think it's full enough, and we still have this much liquid to go. So this is gonna go in the trash. And here's what our pineapple looks like. I don't wanna overfill it because we still have to close it. Again, very cute, but we just found a flaw. If they give you 2 projects and 1 pipette, that is not going to last. At least not with my muscles, allegedly. So here we are, able to check out 5 more of the new ones to continue with our set. All right, let's see. We have again 2 little baggies, usual papers. And again, I want to start with the non-DIYs first. I can't tell which one is which, so I'm just gonna go ahead and feel in here. I don't feel a pipette. Let's try. And we have, okay, we have Klondike cones. I've never tried Klondike ice cream. I haven't. Is it good? And these are the Klondike cones. It looks like we have vanilla and chocolate swirl on the inside. This is a vertical box, but when you turn it around, the box is actually horizontal. So I guess it depends how the grocery store wants to display them. And we have the famous logo, which is, what would you do for a Klondike bar? So let's see what these are going to look like. I'm actually curious if one of them is going to be split down like that one, or if they're both going to be regular ice creams. Oh my goodness. Oh my, the packaging on this thing is phenomenal. Let's check the other one. I think they're both going to be exactly the same. This is hilarious. This is adorable. I love the details on this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's open it. I'm guessing we just have to tear this apart. Yes? Okay, there we go. We could just plop it right out. And it looks like we could just pull the dome right off. Okay, can I pull it out? No. Okay, so the cone is stuck to the actual ice cream, which is good. And this looks delicious. It kind of reminds me of our ice cream here in Canada, which is called Chapman's. And we get the same kind of varieties as, I guess, Klondike. Maybe that's why I don't see Klondike, because we mostly have Canadian stuff. But yeah, this is adorable. This is, oh my goodness, we just lost the peanut. There's a peanut. Is all the peanut? Oh my goodness. Oh, oh. Okay, we're losing peanuts. It's kind of like the real thing. So just be careful, because that's gonna end up on the floor. Just keep them away from little ones and your pets. And then, oh, we have cat food.
You so nasty.
Oh, this is exciting. We have the Meow Mix Gravy Bursts. Very cute. I love the packaging. And I can't wait to see the little kibble on the inside. Just a disclaimer, cats need hydration food. So if your cats eat only kibble, please make sure to feed them wet foods, because that's actually good for their kidneys, and that's just a fact. I'm done lecturing. Just making sure you take care of your kitty cats and give them wet food as well, please, if you love your kitty. But here we have the Meow Mix Gravy Bursts, and this is what the baggie looks like. I'm curious if this is going to be similar to the dog food, where it's just one color versus, you know, the multitude of colors. I'm getting to it. Voila. And let's find out together. Oh my goodness. Look at all these different colors. They seem like huge pieces though. Like this actually feels like a human ravioli. Like these bits seem way too big for a cat, but otherwise I love the fact that there's all these different colors to match what's actually on the bag. So that's cute. I love this. You can definitely use it for your dollhouse decor, but I would just take scissors to these ones and probably cut them down to 4 just to match the size of everything. It's okay, I got this. And I think there's more, yes. There's more in here. Oh my goodness, we get our first salad. And this one is called Apple Harvest. And it's a premium kit. I wonder if this is also a DIY or if it's just the salad on its own. We're gonna check it out for sure. Let's see what you got for me. Oh, I feel like I cut something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh, there's a bag inside a bag. Okay, so let's take the lettuce out first. This looks delicious. We have lettuce and cabbage, and it looks like we have two different kinds of leafy greens as well as the purple cabbage. And in here, it looks like we have cheese as well as walnuts. Where's the apple? Wasn't there supposed to be apple? Okay, I'm just gonna take another cuppy. We're gonna put the lettuce and the garnish. Let's give it a good mix, and ta-da! So here is our salad. I could have sworn it said apple harvest. You know what? Maybe the dressing was the apple, and there's no dressing. So you gotta think about the apple. And then this should be, I think, our DIY. We have a Cocoa Pebbles. Okay, I'm very excited about that. So we don't have the Fruity Pebbles, but we do have the Cocoa Pebbles. I don't think they sell these anymore in Canada. Maybe as a special edition kind of thing, at least not here in Quebec. But this is the cocoa version of it. And in the back, it's really cute because we have like an activity where you can race to the top kind of thing. It's really cute. I love the aesthetic of this. So let's check out what the inside here looks like. And it is a baggie. Oh yeah, these are absolutely Cocoa Pebbly. It's kind of like tiny cornflakes, but chocolate flavored in this case. I really hope we get the fruity one because I want to see what the inside looks like. Let's get you opened up. And oh yeah, these look absolutely fantastic. This is really making me want to eat a chocolatey cereal or any kind of cereal. I really love cereal. Does it smell? No, I thought it smelled like chocolate. My brain just played a trick on me. I could have sworn I smelled chocolate, but that was absolutely just me gaslighting myself. And then, oh my goodness. What is this liquid? If I have to guess, I would say pasta, but I don't think I've seen pasta at all. So let's see what this DIY is for. And it is the hot sauce. The Tapatio. I've had this one time when I was in the US and it was so good. I don't think we can get this here, but I love this. What else is in there? Okay, the pipette. So we're getting this really cool hot sauce, and I mean, there's really nothing much to say about the process of putting it because the pipette is going to be the same. It's going to survive just one time. As you can see, I'm taking my time putting it in there to make sure that we get as much sauce inside the bottle. And here is our Tapatio hot sauce. This was so painful to get the liquid on the inside. It was quite the journey, but we made it. It hasn't even filled the bottle up, but again, I don't mind the gap because I do like putting the sauce side by side just to kind of see what's in there. And just like that, we're able to check off 5 new items from our collection. There's still quite a ways to go to see how much we can keep getting, and here's hoping we're not starting to see doubles. Over the last few months, our routines were probably shaken up, either by vacation or just a change of habits because changing of seasons. Salty Crafter is definitely enjoying life out there while I'm working in here. But sometimes after being off routine for a little bit, it does feel good to get back to the ones that matter to us most, which is our own health. Which is why I'd like to talk about today's sponsor, Factor. And for many of you, you know that I've been using Factor way before they became a sponsor, just because I tend to get really absorbed into the work I do, and I just forget to eat. So Factor makes it way easier to get back into good eating habits and throw away the ones that I usually tend to go back to. And one of the many reasons that I love Factor is because it is dietitian approved, made with real ingredients, lean proteins, healthy fats, whole grains, ready to eat meals delivered straight to your door. Let's make something. And this Dijon pork is absolutely phenomenal, done in less than 3 minutes. You would think that this meat would be absolutely dry, but no, it is so moist and delicious. And just by the smell of that mashed potato, I knew I was going to love it because it smelled so homemade, but also so well crafted and chef flavored. I could probably eat an entire tub of that, but that's not the point. And of course, the green beans were well seasoned and they feel like everything just works together. This entire meal was so delicious. Again, one of my top favorites. And with a menu that is updated every week, you can find basically everything from wild mushroom filet mignon, Japanese barbecue chicken and cabbage, all the way to Penang curry chicken. There's really a flavor profile for everyone. So why not join the 92% of people who said that Factor has made their lives way better and less stressful? So get started today by heading to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code NERDYCRAFTER FB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code NERDYCRAFTER FB50 at factor75.com. New subscribers only, varies by plan. One free breakfast item per box for 1 year while subscription active. Again, a huge thank you to Factor75 for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Oh my goodness, these are huge. We have 1, 2 mystery bags. This one feels emptier. I don't think this is a DIY, so we'll open this one first. And our first item, oh, this is the DIY. We have a clear liquid. I don't know what this is yet. We're gonna put it away. Let's start with the non-DIYs. Okay, first item is ice cream. Okay, I thought this was going to be the same one. We did not get a double yet. Okay. We have the double caramel. Oh my goodness, that looks very nice and leaky. I love caramel flavored anything. Absolutely delicious. And here's what the back looks like. It already came kind of open, so we're just gonna tuck it in there. So let's check this out. I have a feeling it's gonna be exactly the same layout as the other Magnum. There we go. Where one of them is going to be partially eaten and the other one is going to be fully whole. So, okay, there you go. Ta-da! Oh, that is cute. And they made the distinction to make sure that we can see the caramel on the inside. It has a nice bite. We can see the inside, the caramel outer coating, and the chocolate extra outer coating. And this one should technically be the one that has no bites taken out of it, if it'll open. And popping it out, yes, it is indeed the whole one. This one's easier to make in terms of bulk items because you don't have to show the inside. But again, the fact that they do show us the outside is, well, the inside and outside is props to them. And here they are together looking absolutely delicious. You know what else is delicious? Not sponsored, but the peanut butter craft popsicle ice creams, because the outside of the actual chocolate is salty. Just trust me on that. If you like sweet and salty, you gotta find it. Next we have, this is another box. We have the fruity, we have my baby. I've been wanting this one since I first found out about it. So here is the Fruity Pebbles box. It does look very similar to the chocolatey one. It's basically the same, it's just recolored. The most important thing is now going to be what's on the inside and the colors of them. Let's get you opened up. I'm super hyped about it. Let's check it together in 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh, it is so fluorescent. This is all sorts of illegal colors. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, let's get it on our hand, and oh my goodness, this is so good. This is so well done. I really want Fruity Pebbles now. I don't think we can get these in Canada. They are so not legal, but they look so good. 10 on 10 for me, absolute nostalgia. I'm saving this. I'm turning this into a magnet. I'm genuinely so happy because that's the one I really, really wanted. And after that, the other one that I really want is the Scribblers. I can't even talk. So let's see what else is in this spam. Is that it? No, there's something in here. Another spam. That is our first double. So the spam classic single is the first double that we're seeing right now. So we're gonna put that aside. And we do have our DIY. So we have a liquid, clear liquid. And then we have, oh, we have doggy treats. We have a pipette. And what are you? Okay, what else? That's it, this thing.
Which I shall not use because I do not care.
I never show this thing because it's so useless to me. It's basically the top part of this container. You could just, like that, that's it. If you use this display, good. If you don't, good. It's your choice. Okay, let's put the DIY aside because we do have, let me bring y'all closer, soft and chewy milk bone treats. So here's what it looks like. That's a really cute little baggie. But knowing that we can just open this, again, this video is not sponsored or affiliated. You open this and look, you have miniatures in there. I am absolutely still baffled because when I first started doing these, it was really just foam on the inside. And now these companies are fighting each other to level up each other and I'm here for it. Keep fighting. That's just gonna mean there's better quality stuff for us. And we can even see the logo. Let me bring you all closer. It says Milk Bone right there. So you can see the logo is actually there too. So it's not just a bone shape, it's literally branded. Let's get these snacks back in here. So that's pretty cool. And now what is that? Liquid Death, Gilbert Grape. What is that? Murder your thirst. I hope I'm not getting demonetized. I've never heard of Liquid Death. Is that like a energy drink? Sparkling water. Have y'all tried this? I've never tried this before. Let's get you opened. Let's just open this up. And I don't think we need the actual pipette because the opening is pretty big. So we're just gonna cut you open. And I think we could just pour this inside. There you go. Voila. It didn't fill it all the way. Let me see if I can squish it out. There we go. So now we have liquid inside this sparkling water, and you could just close it. I wish they had something that would make a little bit of a water sound, like something like that, but it's fine. You know there's liquid in there. Just don't reopen it unexpectedly, or don't let someone else open it, because you know what's inside. You and me. And for the first time in this video, we are not checking off 5 new items. We are instead checking off 4 new items because we did get our first double. And we have, as usual, our 2 bags. I still can't tell which one is the DIY, so let's try the smaller one. I'm gonna feel inside. I feel a baggie. There's a DIY in here. Let's open this one instead. Our first item is, ooh. No, it's not a double. This is also the milk bone, but it is the small size one. As you remember, the one that we had previously to this one was the medium one. So this is milk bone small dog. So I'm guessing things like schnauzer, well, mini schnauzers and poodles. But the box, again, looks absolutely adorable. I'm curious if the color of the bone will be the same. And it is indeed the same size as well. So the box says small, but the actual item on the inside is exactly the same. So nothing different about this one. And then, what is that? What is that? There's 2 DIYs? Okay, I know exactly what this is because I peeked inside. There's a DIY in each bag. Interesting. So here we have the ice cream, and this one is chocolate chip cookie dough. That sounds delicious. And we have this whole darn baggie. Let's open it. Still smells like nothing. Actually, this smells like vinegar. There's a little vinegar hint in this ice cream, Papa. Let's take it out. It's definitely going to be kinetic sand-esque, but the textures in there look phenomenal. So we're just gonna knead it a little bit just to kind of get it warmed up. If it's too crumbly, you can add 1 drop of water to the kinetic sand to kind of revive it. But you can see the chocolate chip and cookie dough colors intertwined in here. But it's absolutely kinetic sand. You can see that. Look at that. So it's great because it's a miniature and a fidget toy, and I'm losing all my chocolate chips. Okay, that is crumbly. And here is the box. Here's all the way around. It's definitely an ice cream. I do like cookie dough. And here's what the top looks like. I actually like to get the cookie dough that is safe to eat raw. They actually make those. And part of me likes to semi-bake it, like just bake it halfway so that it's just extra gooey on the inside and the outside is a little crispy. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But okay, let's get our dough in here. Voila. Okay, that you gotta really compress it. And then I'm gonna take our extra bits and shove them right on top. Oh, that looks good. There we go. And voila. So it's not so much a DIY as just putting it together. And is there a scoopy in here? Oh, there is. There's a little scoopy. So you can actually put it in here and make yourself a little scoop. We don't have any cones though, but it's a great mini fidget, to be honest. You can kind of just move it around. So it's not too bad. And I did peek in here and I saw this thing, which I wasn't sure what it was. Is that charcuterie? Oh, that is. We have a miniature prosciutto. I think it's wrapped around a cheese string. Let's open and check it out. Oh, let's hear that. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a one-time open. I cannot reseal this. Let's get them prosciuttos out. Oh yeah, this is absolutely deli meat covered, well, covering a string cheese, I believe. So that looks delicious. It's funny because it kind of looks like salmon. Salmon and cheese, does that work? Oh, it does. Even the Philadelphia cream cheese makes salmon cheese flavor. I take it back. That's interesting. But now this has me curious on what's the DIY in here. Let's see our first item. And it is, what are you? Shredded wheat. Okay, now I'm curious to see what these look like. So this is another cereal, and I've grown to appreciate shredded wheat, especially the ones that are kind of sugar-coated. I think it's a blue box. Kitty editor, correct me if I'm wrong. We can put it on screen right now. And here's what the back looks like. So it definitely looks quite healthy, which defeats the purpose of putting sugar. But sometimes I like a sweet tooth. Now I'm curious what the inside looks like. And let's actually check that together in, if I can get a grip. Hello? Okay, there we go. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. It looks more like cookies. No, I'm wrong. Let's take a closer look. Oh.
Bruh. You so nasty.
So here's the thing. They look like cookies from far, but if you get close enough, you can actually see the stripes of the wheat thins, if that makes sense. And I really have to dim my camera and zoom in a lot more, but you can see the little lines here. Otherwise, from far, they really look like tiny cookies, but if you get close enough, I wish they had better shading on this because it's a little on the pale side. Next you are, okay, oh, do we have a double? Do we have a double? Yes, no we don't. No we don't. No we don't. I thought this was going to be the strawberry lemonade, but it is indeed Tropicana Refreshers. So it has cherry, oranges, pineapple, and apple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the exact same process. I'm gonna put the pipette in the liquid and then the liquid into the jar and fill it all the way up. And ta-da, here it is, all done. I'm so happy this is not a double because that means for this set, we're able to check off 5 more new ones. And I'm not sure if I'm going to like this, so let me know if I will enjoy this flavor in the comments. Curious if you like it or if you've tried it. Now, technically, we still are missing 26 items. That's including the one that we're going to see in the actual machine, vending machine. But let's make sure we don't get any doubles until then. And again, 1, 2 mystery bags. And we're gonna feel for a DIY. This one definitely has a DIY. And in here, let's find our first box. And it is the double caramel. So we're getting into double territory at this point, starting with the double caramel for double. Let's see what you did there, universe. You're funny. Next, we have the Fruity Pebbles. Interesting. Now I'm kind of curious if we're going to be getting the Liquid Death and the Dog Chew. Okay. It's going to be interesting to see if we're actually getting bundles, because I've kept them in bundles to see whether or not the doubles that we get are going to be the same thing in each box. Next we have the Meow Mix. Oh, this is different. This is the kitten version. Okay, so we got some doubles, but they're still different. So here we have the Meow Mix Dry Cat Food. This one is specifically kitten food. And here's what it looks like on the other side. We have a cute little kitty cat just kind of peeking. Let's open it up. I'm curious if it's going to be the same thing where the kibble is a little bigger, if I can get it to open. And let's check it out. Oh, that is so different. That's actually legitimately different. And we have little shapes of fish. So you can see the little fishy shapes. Kitty Editor is definitely gonna point that out. And we have different colors of little fish and little rounded kibbles. This is cute. I expected this to be exactly the same, but no. Again, they went the non-lazy route. Good job, Miniverse. With 2 doubles already in this baggie, I'm curious to see what we have in here. First thing we have is a liquid. I don't think we have this liquid color just yet. And then, what are you? Oh, that's new. We have Izzy Sparkling Grapefruit. So that is absolutely new in here. This bottleneck is a nightmare because, as you can see, I'm still piping that stuff in and bringing it in there. It's just a long process for me. Not so much for you because it's just sped up. And unfortunately, I can't go any further because the pipette actually got destroyed. So when it's a liquid that is a little thicker and this pipette just can't handle like 10 transfers. I don't know, Kitty Editor did the counting how many times I went back and forth while we sped it up for you. But this broke, so I can't add any more liquid. All right, let's cover you up. Voila. And here is our cute Izzy Sparkling Grapefruit. I do love the color of this. It looks really adorable and I'm not mad about it. I love the little textures even in the liquid. It looks like there's some kind of pulp in there. And then we have, oh, there we go. We have another Boursin. We have a spreadable cream cheese, which means we should be getting, there you go, the spreading knife. So let's go ahead and open this cutie patootie. It is so tiny. This cheese box is so tiny and it's definitely healing my inner child at this point. Let's get you opened up. Come out. Come on. Come. Gotcha. And the label is absolutely adorable. Let's get this opened. And it should spread the same way as the first one that we have, at least in theory. Yeah, and it looks exactly the same as well. So there's no difference in the appearance. And let's check that smush. Oh yeah. Oh yes. This looks absolutely like cream cheese. I don't know how they managed, but they did a great job making the kinetic sand look like cream cheese. Look how spreadable this is. Fantastic work. And so I did get worried with this box because the first 2 were doubles, but at least we can check 3 off of our list for new items. So far, so good. We're gonna check later if there's a cheat sheet. Let's see how far we get before we move on to the vending machine, which I was able to find very rarely, and it was sold by a very suspicious person. But that's future Jackie's problem. And we have our usual 2 baggies and the 2 papers. Let's feel for the DIY. And I don't feel anything here. I do feel something in there. Okay, our first box is another Fruity Pebbles. Now I know I said I wanted this, but getting it 3 times is an interesting play here. And then we have the other double caramel 3 times. Weird. Okay, and they came together last time too. Hello? Anything else here? Oh, yes, there is. We have the Spam again. This is the classic single, which again, we already have. So far, this baggie, trash. All right, let's see what's in here. And oh no. We have the Liquid Death again. What else? We have the Chewy Soft Milk Bone Dog Treat again. It feels like this bundle is exactly the same as this one. I think down to the actual DIY as well. So it looks like they came in a bundle together. And Kitty Editor can go back and confirm if these are the exact same items in the same sets. So I did go online and check on Mini Mo, who are amazing at making cheat sheets for Miniverse everything. And as you can see, there actually is a cheat sheet. Now I did buy this online because there was no way for me to get it in Canada, and I couldn't choose because there are markings that let you know which bundles have what. So you can, in theory, do your collection, but know that it's going to cost you way more than $130. Because even with the last 2 that we had a few doubles in, I was still missing 20 items, and each box has 5 items, which means you would need at least, I would say $170 plus the $30 for the vending machine. So you know what? Let's go ahead and check off the ones that we have, because now we know there's a cheat sheet and it's easier if you want to get the entire collection. But let's check out the mechanic of the actual vending machine. That's a new item in itself. All right, your turn, future Jackie. Okay, I'm Jackie from the future, and look what came. It actually took approximately 1 week to arrive, but we finally have the Miniverse Real Brands vending machine that comes with the 6 exclusive miniatures that actually open. So let's see what this is all about, how it functions. It does have buttons, so I'm very excited about that. Speaking of vending machines, I do have one on my live streams. If you're not joining my live streams on Raging Raccoon Gaming here on YouTube or Twitch Nerdy Crafter, make sure that you do. We stream 3 to 4 times a week, so join over there. We have a lot of fun. Now, just to be clear, this is pretty expensive. It cost me $30 Canadian. So if you really want the exclusives, I guess, but you get in the machine too. And ta-da! Let's go ahead and see if we could just press buttons right away and something's gonna come out. So we do have the cute little flap down here, and then each one here has a button. And it even has prices on it, which, to be fair, is actually pretty cute. So for example, the Haichu is $1.29 C. Is that Canadian? No, that's the number. Now it is a little hard to see because this thing is enclosed. So let's just press a button somewhere in the middle, because that's gonna be the easiest. And hello? Oh, do I have to twist it? Hello? Do I have to put a credit card? I don't know what's happening. Hang on, let's open the back. Oh, do we have to? Oh, we have to unbox everything first. Let's do it. I probably should have read the instructions. Clearly I didn't. And there's stuff in here? There's more stuff. Okay. Okay. What? Where is everything? Hang on. I feel a little scammed, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. First thing is we have a pack of Whoppers or Hoopers. Okay, there's stuff inside. And here's a close-up of the box. These are kind of fun. I haven't eaten these in forever, but it's basically very melty cookie, I guess, is the best way to describe it, surrounded by chocolate. So here's what it looks like. Let's see what's on the inside. And we have, oh my goodness, look at that. Tiny chocolate balls. Here's a close-up. They actually look really good. This is making me want Whoppers. I used to call them Whoopers. Maybe they're Whoopers. Let me know how you're pronouncing them. Fair enough. And then next to it, we had the Reese's, but it's just a piece of paper. Okay, let's move on. Same thing with here. Here we have the Twizzlers, but then the Haichus are just a piece of paper. Let's just check out the Twizzlers. Oh my gosh, there's actually little tiny, oh, I'm not gonna open them yet because I want them to work in the vending machine. So we're not gonna open these just yet. But I will open them after doing it, so you will see it right now what it looks like opened. But know that I did this after, okay? Don't be confused by the timeline. I didn't reseal it. I'm showing you the footage right now of how cute these Doshgarn things are. And then here we have the corn nuts, and again, the chips are paper. So I don't know what's going on here, but okay. We have the corn nuts. Aha. Oh, there's stuff inside. Similarly, I can't open these until after we actually do the entire vending machine thing. So you're gonna see what these little corn nuts look like right now, okay? You don't have to wait for me to finish everything to be curious on what's on the inside. I'm doing this for you, okay? But the baggie itself is really cute. It says Ranch Crunchy Corn Kernels. I love the alliteration. And then we have an entire baggie here. Let's find out what's inside. What is in here? Oh, this is the collection sheet, which we've already seen. And then here, what the shrimp? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes? Okay. And they're empty. I guess you could decorate them. I don't think we got stickers, but there's definitely, oh, look at that. We have Sunny Express cards. So this is probably what's going to allow us to take the things outside. Is that why there's a blue vending machine and a red vending machine? Because you only get 3 new items in the vending machine, and then if you want the other ones, you have to go for the other color. I'm kind of mad about that, to be very honest. I don't like that at all. They should have given us all. Just give us all 6. We're already paying $30. But I have to say these little credit cards are pretty cute, so I'm curious how that's going to work. It's probably why we couldn't press any buttons, except for them. They like to press my buttons. I'm very agitated right now. Okay, now I'm more agitated. I just finished reading the instructions, and if you look at the vending machine, it's only the ones on the right side that actually work, because the gray buttons, oh, hang on, we need to put the credit card here. Okay, let's just put the credit card. There we go. And yeah, this button, the gray ones, they're nothing. It's only the white buttons that actually work. So the entire left side of the machine is purely 100% aesthetic. It's not even there that it actually works. I'm agitated. Not only do we get 3 out of the 6 to collect, but we're also getting only half the vending machine that's working. Okay, let's just see how well it works. All right, so let's open the back. I think we're supposed to be able to pull something out. Yes. Okay, so you can see even the mechanism is only on this one. So let's put the Twizzler in here. Okay, shove you back in. Voila. You know what? I technically don't even need to take it out. I'm just gonna shove it here, and I'm gonna shove the Whoppers up here. There. So this is what they look like. We still have the credit card in here. Let's press the button. Oh, and we're gonna let it fall. Press the button. Cute. Listen, I like the mechanics. I think it's cute. This, by the way, is really hard to open. So you need a sharp, pointy thing, and then you can take out your snack. So let's press all the buttons. Let's see the Twizzlers. Oh, down here. Cute. It actually works. It's just really annoying to open this thing. Come on. There you go. The other button. Everything came out. The mechanics were fantastic. Come on. There. But the taking out of the thing is not. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fill every single one just so that you can see with all the other stuff we got from the other mystery boxes. All right, so the experiment is, can we put drinks? And it seems like we probably could get away with putting drinks. Can we put a box of cereal? I think we can get away with it. We're just gonna, oh, we can't use that one. That's true, we can't. We only have to use the mechanical side. Voila. Let's pull this out and put a cereal. Voila. Oh, are you gonna fit? I don't think the cereal is gonna fit, y'all. Nope. Okay, they're making their items not compatible with each other, which is very, very on brand with Mini stuff from Miniverse and Mini brands. Okay, so we can't use everything. Can I put the hot sauce? We have the Tapatio hot sauce. No. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put it slanted. Can we put the doggy treats? Let's find that out. The answer is no. Okay, well, that makes this vending machine even more frustrating. How about the liquid death juice? There. This is not ideal. But okay, here's what everything looks like. We still have the credit card in there. Let's push the buttons. Yep, it works. Here's our juice. Juice is still looking juicy. Next, let's get our hot sauce. Yep, it came out. Hot sauce is hot saucing. And last but not least, our can. That was a nice drop. So you can't put boxes unless it's specifically this size. I just wish everything was compatible. That would have made this even more valuable. At this time, I'm gonna have to say, unfortunately, for the price tag that this is and what we're getting, no. The mechanics of this is fantastic. They need to go back to the drawing board and make this actually valuable for the price tag that it is. Make it compatible with your own products. I'm gonna give it a rating of 4 out of 10. I really wanted to like this, but alas. Curious to know your thoughts though, so let me know in the comments. If you want to see more miniatures, make sure you check up here. If you want to catch something a little bit more crafty, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.